Hi, my friends. I'm so excited to be reading this book to you today. It's called Nibbles, the Book Monster, and it is such a fun book. I want to show you something that you're probably not going to be able to see when I show you the slides as I'm reading. But inside this book, there are other books. So on this page, Little Red Riding Hood, but it's a book. And Nibbles nibbles his way through some stories inside this story. I hope you enjoy it. Let's read.
Nibbles, the Book Monster by Emma Yarlett. Handle with care. Caution, this book bites. This is a story about a little monster called Nibbles. Nibbles likes to nibble soap, and Nibbles nibbles socks. Nibbles chomps on rubber ducks, and Nibbles munches clocks. Nibbles loves to nibble toes, and Nibbles nibbles hooks. But Nibbles' favorite thing of all to nibble on is books. Oh no, where's Nibbles? He's nibbled his way out of this book. Can you see him? Uh-oh, Nibbles has nibbled his way into someone else's story. Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Matt Lamary. First, Goldilocks tried the big bowl of porridge. Yuck, too salty. Then she tried the in-betweeny sized bowl of porridge. Too sweet. Then Goldilocks tried the teeny tiny bowl of porridge, and it was monster! Burp. When the Three Bears came home, they were shocked.
Someone's eaten my porridge.
Someone smashed my chair. Someone's broken everything. It wasn't me. It was a monster! The three little bears are in for quite a surprise when they return home and realize a curious little yellow-haired rascal has eaten their chairs and slept in their tasty porridge. We join the naughty little hairy critter on this classic fairy tale adventure. Poor Goldilocks. Naughty Nibbles has nibbled his way into another story. Quick, let's catch him. Little Red Riding Hood by Mr. Meatytail. Help! Stop that nibbler! He just nibbled my granny's lunch basket and he nabbed my cloak. Deep in the dark, dark forest, Little Red found Grandma's cottage. Little Red knocked on the door and went inside. Grandma looked very strange.
I look strange. What about Little Red? She doesn't look right at all. Oh, Little Red. What cute fluffy paws you have. What a rumbly grumbly tummy. And what nibbly little teeth.
All the better to nibble with. After a terrible hullabaloo, Grandma was set free from the cupboard. Let me in! This story is meant to be about me. My hero. Thank you, Nibbles.
Oh, Nibbles, you've turned me into a chicken. I feel so fluffy.
And the big bad wolf was never big or bad ever again. Little Red Riding Hood loves to visit her grandma's cottage in the dark, dark forest. One day she decides to take a picnic, but on the way she meets someone very, very hairy who wants to eat her picnic basket and red cloak for lunch. But in the end, will the big bad wolf discover his fluffy side? Oh dear! Little Red is not happy. We've really got to catch Nibbles this time. He's making a real mess of things. Let's get him. Jack and the Beanstalk by Myrtle A. Tame. Jack hid just in time. The giant was home. Mr. Giant stomped through his giant door and sat on his giant chair, but something didn't feel quite right. He took a giant sniff and said,
Fee, fi, fo, bum! Something just bit my body, and they're running away with my goose.
Mr. Giant tried to catch the intruder and the golden goose.
Come back here!
but they managed to escape.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. I'll get you back for this, you nibbly hooligan.
When Jack climbs a giant beanstalk in his back garden, he finds a giant house, a giant golden goose, and a gigantic grumpy giant. Will Jack set the poor goose free, and will he make it home for dinner? Phew, that was a close shave. Hooray! The golden goose is free at last, and it looks like he's taking Nibbles back to his own story. Yay! The golden goose has dropped Nibbles back into his own book. Ouch! Thank you, golden goose. Now quick! Let's close the crate before Nibbles escapes again. Phew! Well done. Now you really mustn't take your eyes off Nibbles. Not even for 1 second. Stop! Can you hear something? What's that noise? Nibbles? Oh no, not again. The Fairy Tale Federation sign says, "Wanted for crimes against fairy tales." Have you seen this monster?
Oh no! Where did Nibbles go? I hope he didn't hop up on my bookshelf and start nibbling through my books. I better go inspect. I'll see you next time.